Hello everybody, I'm TheOsguy, and today I'm doing Today in Gaming, which I'm just basically talking about the recent events and news that happens in the video game industry, and stuff that's just happening in my circle or my sphere, what I've listened to, what I've seen, or what I've observed, or stuff I just found in other game websites. And I want to talk about some important things that are personal to me, or stuff like that, just random stuff. I just basically a quick overview what stuff is happening in gaming. This is my first video, so let's see if we can try to do a couple more and then see if this works out or not. And so the first thing I really want to talk about is Konami, and it's apparent. Basically, stuff has been happening. People have been leaving. People are getting arguments over stuff. And the first thing I want to talk about is Koji Igarashi, who basically left Konami a while back ago, and we haven't heard much about him in a while. And I was wondering myself, what happened to him? Like, is he okay? Is he struggling by? I heard a Giant Bombcast was actually talking about him, saying, what happened to him? Is he okay? Or something like that. And we don't know. It's just like, and they were saying they liked the Castlevania games for the Game Boy Advance and all the stuff that he's done, some of the things that people just would like those games, and I was a big fan too. I love the Castlevania series. That's one of my favorite series of all time. And he basically left Konami to pursue his own stuff, and he wanted to make. Basically, told him that the gamers didn't no longer care for his style anymore, but he came and presented us with something pretty cool. And to a bunch of gamers, and he presented us with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is basically kind of like Castlevania, but his own version of it. And he started a Kickstarter for it, and it got funded within 4 hours. Yeah, so, and it already surpassed its goal of $500,000 to $5,800,000 in 4 hours, and now I think it's already at 1 million. Yeah, it's already at 1 million, pretty much. And so this is going to be his first project that he's going to do after leaving Konami. And it's looks pretty cool. A lot of people are giving us good funding for it, even though we have only a couple screenshots. He did a pretty cool video about himself as a vampire and in a castle and everything like that, and showing us what's it about. And so some people are kind of wondering if he can actually pull it off, because this is his first outing out of Konami, and can he do it and stuff like that? And well, I believe he can. If he made all these great Castlevania games that I remember, Symphony of the Night, Portrait of Ruin, and just a whole bunch of DS games and stuff, a lot of games that he's been attributed for, I think he could probably pretty much do it. And good luck to him. Hopefully he can bring back this type of old school 2D Castlevania style, if that's what they're gonna do. And I just wish him the best, and I hope people keep on funding this fundraiser, because it's a Kickstarter, because it's already going past like 1 million. So more money just means more. They make it more polished. They can actually put some time and effort to sit down and do it. But I know that's not going to go through development hell. I just want them to take the time and go do that stuff like that and make them good. Make it good. So that's what wanted to happen. And let's see what else we got here. Let's see. So Hideo Kojima left also with Konami through some bad blood. I think it's because they're telling him that you can't make these grandiose games. There's a lot of money. It doesn't make as much money, and you're spending a lot of our money for this big projects, and we don't see that much of a return. We do see money, but we're not as much as we want. And I don't know if Hideo Kojima has a big ego or not, or he might be, because he seems he wants a certain type of game a certain way. I don't know if he's just like, you know what, F y'all, I'm out. But he basically might have done that, or Konami was just like, you can't make these projects like how we want it, and we're gonna have to put you aside, or something like that. So he's no longer in Konami. Apparently, he's left also, or they're gonna after Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out, they're gonna push him to the side, and just like he's no longer being in the company anymore. They erased some of his name from the company and all this stuff stuff that he's done. And it sucks because some of the big names are leaving Konami, and it sucks because I love Castlevania games. I really like the Metal Gear Solid series. I played almost all of them. I practically have, and it's sad to see some of the big wigs of Konami leaving. And I hope Kojima does a good job, whatever he's gonna do afterwards. But with him leaving, Silent Hills is and definitely canceled for sure. It's canceled and it's over, and same thing. It sucks again to see that it's gonna another great game is gonna be over with before it started. But it had, I'm sorry if I can't remember his name, Guillermo del Toro. He's no longer with the project anymore, and it was gonna be between him, Kojima, and him making this great horror game, Silent Hills. But it's no longer happening anymore. Konami is shifting focus from gaming to mobile games, which is kind of sad, seeing that they've been in console business for a very long time. But it's their thing if they want to do that. There's a big thing between Jim Sterling and them about how they treated journalists and stuff like that in the gaming industry. So I don't know if it's good or bad. It sucks that they're leaving, but they have other ventures for money. They have like host clubs and gambling parlors and all that stuff. So they're not going to be going away. They're just shifting focus to something else, which kind of sucks. It's kind of like your favorite car company now does, I don't know, dishwashers or something. Like, it would kind of suck like that. I'm like, oh, I remember they used to make that, and I went to my car, now it's like a dishwasher. It sucks. So that's happening with them. Well, that's Konami. Konami is going to be Konami. So, oh well. Shifting gears. Another thing I want to talk about is Yooka-Laylee. Yooka-Laylee is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, one of the really cool games from N64, and once again, faster than Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for the I can't even talk, for the Igarashi game. Yooka-Laylee is by ex-Rare employees. It's called Platonic Games, and their game got funded in 40 minutes, and that's insane. Where someone remembers an awesome game series, and they're like, "We're the guys who made this series," and someone was just like, "Wait, you made Banjo-Kazooie?" Like, yes, we're gonna start another game that's kind of like that. There's so much money, give that to them. Like 40 minutes, that's insane. And because it's hit its stretch goals, it is now going to be on the PS4, Xbox One, Wii U, PC, Mac, and Linux, a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty crazy that it looks good. They already have some gameplay video up of the game. Great art and silly. It's very reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie, where there's a big character and a small character, where one's a chameleon and one's a bat. And it's very cool looking. I say you can fund these two projects, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night and the Yooka-Laylee. I'm going to personally fund this because there's two games I liked a lot. Banjo-Kazooie, though I wasn't like John Chan super enamored by it, I did play it and I did have fun with it, and it was just like another good memory I had. I remember beating Banjo-Kazooie around Christmas time and playing the Christmas time level, so it was kind of cool. Like, it was like synced up. Beat it really quickly. I just had a good enough time with it. I think I rented Blockbuster and like beat the game really quickly. It was a really fun time though. Go fund this game called Yooka-Laylee. It's gonna looks great, and hopefully it's gonna become a great game coming out very soon. Another thing that they can talk about is Capcom, my favorite publisher. Love Capcom. They're up and down recently in the video game industry, with them saying they don't have a lot of money due to, I don't know, is it poor choices or some games that didn't go exceptionally well, because making big AAA games is really expensive, and for them, I guess some of the things did not go well. So Capcom's been a DL right now, not bringing out big games or anything like that, though they are making a lot of remasters of games or re-releasing games. For example, Resident Evil HD remaster of the GameCube game, which was a remaster of Resident Evil 1, very redundant, but it sold really well on PS3, Xbox, and all that stuff, all the other platforms. It sold very well, and I heard it's actually a pretty damn good game. HD remaster of that GameCube classic was, or I'm not saying, how can I say classic when it's already a remake of the first one? Anyways, but it's a really good game, really cool game, very polished and stuff like that, cool characters and everything like that. Looks good, and a lot of people bought it, and it looks like Capcom's going to be focusing on releasing their old titles and remastering them or just releasing them. For example, that Resident Evil HD remaster. There's also the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition coming out. It has Virgil, Trish, and Lady as playable bonus characters there, which look really cool. I'm going to go get it because I like Devil May Cry 4. It was actually one game that I remember me and Maximilian playing it. He got it like right when it came out, and me and Max were playing. I saw Max playing it for a good while. Remember the shadows of the trees being all weird and stuff like that. But it looks really cool. Playable characters. Virgil from Devil May Cry 3, yes, that his version like that, and Lady and all that stuff, and it looks really cool. I like those type of games a lot, and Devil May Cry has been a big part of my video game life, and I'm really looking forward to play it because I like character action games a lot. And when more Capcom stuff, Missing Adventures of Tron Bonne is actually on the PSN for $5 roughly on Capcom's backlog of stuff coming out. It's a really good game. I recommend everyone hearing my voice to go play it. It's a great game. You should all check it out. If you try to find it now, it's just like $150 on eBay or something. It's more. It's a really rare game to find, but now they released it because I bet you someone at Capcom saw that there's a bunch of eBay listings of a game, and they're like, why is this so rare? Or probably it's rare because there's very few copies, but like, why don't we just release it and make money off of it? And it's a great game. I think that's exactly what happened to Castlevania Chronicles. It was really rare at one time, and boom, they released the PSN version, which was really cool too. And that's a really good game, so you all should check it out. And I think that's it for right now that I want to talk about. I'll probably be doing this a couple times, maybe once or twice a week, see what's up in the video game industry, or just like me talking about a simple like rant about like, oh, I like The Witcher 3 or something like that, or what's grinding my gears in gaming. So I'm gonna try to see people like this or not. Subscribe and like if you like this video. Tell me if you ask me if you want me to talk about stuff. Argue in the comments below, as YouTube sometimes does. But that's pretty much it for right now. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye bye.